Supine breathing. So the first exercise that we can do with someone is to basically get them in a supine position and establish breathing. That's the first thing that we do in the developmental process, is we learn to breathe while in a supine position. So that's where we start. Basically, have your client lay in the supine position, nice and flat. Jared has a pretty good cervical curve here. If his head was like this, we could basically get a mat, fold it over 4 times, and set that under the head and get that chin down so he's in a nice neutral position. He definitely doesn't need a double fold on this mat, so we're just going to put this under there just to make him more comfortable and to get a nice good airway open here for him to start his breathing process. So we want to make sure that he's flat on the ground, pelvis is in a good position, head's in a good position, shoulders are as far away from the ears as possible, and he's relaxed. And all we really want to do is just cue him to breathe in through his nose and then out through his nose with his mouth closed. I'm also going to ask him to put his tongue on the top of his mouth and just nice and slowly start to get a consistent breathing pattern. So ideally, we're going to have him inhale for about 3 to 4 seconds and exhale for about 6 to 8 seconds. And when he exhales, we want to get all the air that's inside his body out before he takes another inhale. So we're basically going to look for a few things. Is his stomach rising? We want to cue him to get the air into his stomach. And we want to make sure this also coming into the sides and his back. So basically a 360 around his lower abdomen here. We want to make sure that's filling with air. It's not a bad thing if we're getting some chest expansion. Obviously, once we move forward, we're going to get some chest expansion too. But if he was breathing really up into his neck and upper traps like this, then we really want to start to cue it down here just to help people get the hang of things at first. And then initially, we went full expansion throughout the stomach and chest without any type of expansion in the neck and the upper traps. So we're going to have him breathe in this position. We have most of our clients, well, now we have all of our clients start every workout with some silent supine breathing to try to settle down the nervous system and get them to more parasympathetic mode. So silent breathing is really important too. We want to make sure that he can breathe in and out without any type of noise. So we're going to have him plug his ears so he can really be sensitive to hearing that kind of stuff, and have him breathe in and out through his nose. And over time, he'll learn how to get the breathing pattern down in a silent manner, and that will really be good for helping him settle down his nervous system and get him ready to adapt and accept his corrective exercises much more. So this is our first exercise, our first reset, and it's our basic breathing exercise, supine silent breathing.